My name is Aaliyah. I'm 25. I live in Arlington, Texas. Well, no, I don't. I work in Arlington, Texas. And yeah, I'm a hairstylist right now. I'm a knotless braider. I do knotless braids. I do stitch braids. I'm also currently in school for cosmetology. I have 850 hours left. I just started like almost 2 months ago. I currently have 850 hours left, and I should be done with school in June. And I'll be obtaining my cosmetology license probably, I think, in August. I don't know, whenever I go take the state board, state exam, whatever. So right now I am working on building up my clientele. But you know, I kind of want to be like a cosmetologist or a hairstylist with a twist. I want to work with upcoming beauty influencers, girls that's up and coming, like they're starting out, you know, with the YouTubes and the Instagram and stuff, and you know, they're building their brand, they're growing their brand. So I kind of want to work with you guys. A little background of a little backstory on me and how I got to braiding hair. So I've been braiding hair since about 2015. I started out as braiding my sister hair, and then she would go to school, and then her little schoolmates would come to me. Then they started telling their family about me, so I started doing kids at the school hair, like the girls at the school hair. Then I started doing their hair. Then it went from doing the kids hair at the school to then doing their family's hair and stuff. And you know, I was like, okay, yeah, I can braid, but I don't really like doing this. It takes all day, like my work night. So I always had a job and stuff. And then I would say I got real depressed one year in 2018 or 2019. I got really depressed and I moved to Atlanta. Went to Atlanta, stayed there for a couple of months, came back to Texas in that November of 2019. Then I started working at Amazon, and then I started driving for Amazon. I was working in, like, they had a little grocery store factory or whatever, warehouse. They had a grocery store warehouse, and I was like, it's not for me. I don't like being in the building. I don't like being locked down. So I had started driving for Amazon. And then 2021, I went to California for my best friend at the time birthday. I went to California for her birthday, came back, and went back to work the next day after coming back, which was a Monday, and sprained my ankle. So I was out of work for like 2 months, and I was supposed to be on bed rest. However, I had to make my money. I can't sit around, and I was still getting a check every week, but it's like $4 something. I think I was getting like $4 something, $4.25 or something like that. And I was like, no, not gonna cut it. So as I was supposed to be on bed rest, I started back braiding, because I was already planning on quitting my job and braiding, but because I'm not a worker. I'm sorry. I don't want to work for nobody else. Making them rich, doing all the hard work. I'm delivering. I'm making up to 200 stops a day. No, ma'am. So I went back to work for maybe a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. And on June 19, 2001, I was like, I had a little friend, a little boo at the time, and we worked at Amazon. And I was telling him, like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm going to quit. Because we was already talking about building our business, about what he wanted to do and what I wanted to do, and we was already planning on quitting or whatever. So shit, June 19th, that was my last shift, and I had to go back to work that Monday. That was a Saturday, and I had to go back to work that Monday, and I didn't show up. And the dispatch called and was like, hey, you're not coming to work today? I was like, no, I'm not coming back. I quit. So I had got me a car March 6, 2021, and I quit my job June. Hold on. I got a car May 6, 92. I got a car, a brand new car, the car I'm in now. It wasn't brand new, but you know. I got a car May 6, 2021, and I quit my job the following month, June 19th, 2021. And I just had a new car. So I had a new car and I had insurance. And I quit my job. Like, completely quit my job. Like, not even knowing if, like, the braiding stuff gonna work out. Not even knowing if... not even knowing if, like, people gonna book me. Like, not even freaking knowing it. I just quit my job. Like, quit my job. Got a whole new car note. Car note, what, $309 or something like that? Car insurance. My car insurance is actually cheaper. So I'm paying like $600 a month plus my phone bill. I didn't have no bills or whatever that I had to pay. Just my car note and car insurance and my phone bill. And, you know, make sure I got gas in my car and stuff. Didn't even freaking know, like, didn't even trip about how I'm paying my car note, how I'm paying my car insurance and stuff. And I quit my job. And I went a whole year. I'm going on year 2. It'll be year 2 this year. May 6th of having my car. So I still have my car. And, you know, I just don't like feeling boxed in. Like, I don't like feeling boxed in. I don't like going to people establishments, workhouse to work. Like, it's not mine. It don't belong to me. And it's not mine, so it don't belong to me. And, like, if I'm gonna go to a place to work, it needs to be my own place, my own space. So yeah, I quit my job, and, like, I did good. I want to do better. I'm going to do better, but I did pretty good. Still have my car. Yeah. So let's fast forward to 2022. It kind of went a little slow, you know. I've been able to stay afloat, and, you know, it's a little slow. I just need to rebrand. I am rebranding or whatever. The shop that I was working at, I just stopped going. No reason. It got slow for me, and then I was like, well, these clients, they want me to come to their house, I'm just coming to their house. So I just stopped showing up to the shop and just started going to my client's house. I've been fighting with going to school for a long time. I'm gonna ignore that. I've been fighting with going to school for a long time. Anyways, I had met a friend, and he was telling me, like, you should go to cosmetology school or whatever. People were telling me to go to cosmetology school, and I was like, I do not want to go to cosmetology school. I don't even like doing hair like that. And then one day I was in Walmart, and then I had braided my hair, and I was in Walmart, and then, what is on this? I had braided my hair, and I went to Walmart, and this lady had walked past me, and she had a wig, and it was terrible. So I was talking about her wig in my head. Yeah, I be talking about people wigs. They be looking a hot mess. Like, no, sis, we can't do that. And then she was telling me, like, who did your hair? I had a frown on my face, but I was really in my head thinking. And she was like, smell. And I was like, So she was like, your hair is pretty. Who did it? And I was like, me, I did it. And she was like, you did really good. And then she was like, are you in school? And I was like, no. She was like, wow, you need to be. And I was like, I don't want to go to school. I don't need no license to be no braider or whatever. She was like, if you go to school, you can charge people whatever you want to charge. You can make a lot more money, which I know that, but I don't want to go sit in school for 1,000 hours. I don't want to do that. So she was like, God told me that you need to go to school, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, here we are again, this conversation. So many people be telling me I need to go to school, but I don't want to go to school. I don't want to. Let me just braid without having a license. I don't need a license to braid. But anyways, fast forward, I got in school. I enrolled in school November 14th. Well, I didn't enroll, but I enrolled in school, and I started school November 14th, 2022. And then at the end of that month, I had signed my lease for my private suite. Right now it is so slow. It's so slow. Like, I used to be booked, like, I used to have more bookings in a month. It is so slow. My first rent is due, suite booth rent, whatever. Suite rent is due Friday this on the 6th. $225. It's $225 a month. I mean $225 a week, and it's $900 a month. I have booth rent, suite. I have car note, and I have school. I have to pay the school $539 every month on the 15th. I don't know how. At this moment, how slow my stuff is, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this. I don't know how. I don't know how. But I do know was I was being obedient and I got into school. And, you know, I was gonna keep going to people's houses, but it's like, it's just too much. Like, I get home late. Real late. Sometimes 3 in the morning, 1, or whatever. It all depends on where my client live. Then traffic take away. You got traffic and stuff, and it just be too much. Like, I be tired in the morning when I get home. Get up. I mean, I be tired in the morning, and when I'm learning at school, like, I be tired. Like, I don't even be focused. So I had to give me a little private, little suite or whatever. And I could have. That's funny. Kids funny as hell. But I just had to give me a little suite to braid in, so I can. And it's like literally 10 minutes from my house. It's 10 minutes from my house, and like 20 minutes, probably 15 minutes from the school. So it's in between. It's in between it. Yeah, so I don't know what this year gonna bring me. All I know is I want financial freedom. Okay, that's it.